Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra. Today we are going to go through my August goals in my Cultivate What Matters 2025 goal planner. I am obsessed with my goal planner. I love it so much. Pretty sure I could do goals without it, but I wouldn't want to. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's look at August. So that was July, and August is here. So I have already written it out. As you can see, I don't actually have a lot going on in the calendar, but that's usually where I start. Although this time I kind of forgot, and I started writing out my goals yesterday, and I was like, let me just copy what I had for July, and then I realized I had a few new things. So pretty basic here. I did add my Artist Way chapters because I wasn't sure which chapter I'd be on at the end of the month, and so I've got paydays on here, budget days, garbage days. And then pretty much the only thing that's new, because my kids will be going back to school on September 2nd, I believe, is getting school stuff. So I've got Meet the Teacher. We might be going to Red Deer for the Labor Day long weekend. I have to talk to my father-in-law about that. The budget one pre-order is on the 18th. My husband's birthday is on the 11th. And then we have a family day on the 10th. So we're probably going to be celebrating Chad's birthday because, yeah, he'll be 42. So that's my month wrapped up in a nutshell. So now important to-dos. I won't go over the calendar stuff again because we already kind of did that. But important to-dos, I've got pretty much the same thing I carry forward every month except for the last little bit. I'll have to get Chad a birthday gift. I did not write that on there. Okay, so we have July reviews, business and personal, September planner setups. I can't believe I'm already talking about September, you guys. July budget recap, biz analytics, stats, financials, biz July overview, September budget setup, school supply shopping, kindergarten intro, meet the teacher, and so that day they can actually take their school supplies to school. So on the first day, they're not taking everything. And then also my son will meet his teacher too. And then property taxes, and then buy Chad's gift for his birthday. Goals to make progress on. So my 100-book goal. Not doing so well. Right now I'm only in like 39 or 40, I think. Weekly update videos, which I've started. I have finally started that. Will probably go until September. Cleaning, tidying, basement, garage. The Artist Way project, personal development, which just commonplace notes, watching videos, stuff like that. And health focus. So I do have a doctor's appointment in September, which I want to write out, like all the things wrong with me. Okay, so on my mind, cleaning the basement. Every time I go down there, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need to do this. But I have the kids with me, so I can't just go down there and clean it whenever I want, right? So I need to figure out a babysitter or something. And my mom can babysit, but I have to go pick her up because she doesn't have a car. So things are just a little bit more difficult right now. Paying property taxes, back to school, and have a book September flight. That's just a reminder. Okay, so then we come back over to the tending list page. This video is going to be super quick. Oh my goodness. So my tending list will go through, but I've broken it down. I've used the same titles that I've used in the previous months because it's been working for me. So tidy projects, if I haven't got to them yet, if I have, I'll just cross them off from here. But if I haven't, I want to clean all of these areas. So the Barbie stuff is in our front entrance. Eventually, I'd like to get rid of that, but we'll see. I don't really have the room up in the kids' room. Upstairs toys, I have to go through. The microwave and the shelves above it. The pantry, I have to reorganize. The counter, I have to clean up. The fridge, I have to clean out and reorganize. And clean up underneath the upstairs bathroom sink. Family dates, these are just ideas. So we haven't gone to a movie in a long time. Can't take our baby again. We'd have to get a babysitter. But the other things we could. And we'll have that family day with my husband's family. House clean. Again, kind of like some overlap there, but like definitely change the sheets, vacuum and sweep the floors. And then personal development. So I've got my reading, my nonfiction book. I don't have a new one yet, so I'm going to look at that. Commonplace videos, and then I'll be finishing up chapter 4 for the beginning of August, and then doing 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, home projects. This is more stuff for Chad to work on. So garage basement, that'll be both of us. And then sink, he needs to fix the kitchen tap. And then the outside tap is broken as well, so he needs to fix that. And books, I've just got some books here that I have not yet read, so hopefully I can get some books read. Now for the tending list itself, so enjoy the last days of summer before kids go back to school, because I'm only have my little one at home, but my daughter will only be doing half days, so it's not terrible. So monthly action items, I write my book goal, and then as I read, like I'll break this up into like 10 or something, and I'll cross off one little category if I read a book. July reviews analytics, July budget review, September budget setup, September goals, Franklin and TN setup, September biz content, Chad's birthday, read your visit, back to school prep, which is all of the school supplies and all that stuff. Now weekly, I look at the budget and pay bills every week. Planning and meal plans, do that every Thursday, and then I post it for you guys on Saturday. Reading, personal development, artist date, which is part of the Artist Way book and the project. Clean, tidy home, fertilize plants, because I'll probably keep those going until probably the end of September and sometime in October. But I don't really have any cleanup this year because I just have my 5 hanging baskets, so it won't be like a big cleanup like I usually do. And then for daily stuff, I've got expenses. I check off every day if I buy something or if Chad buys something. So my 10-minute tidy, I just spend 10 minutes cleaning up the kids' toys usually. Reading, I try to read every day at least for an hour total. So I'll read sometimes in the evening, sometimes in the morning. I'll do about half an hour. Planner perfect scripting. So just make sure that I get my scripting in every day. That's intentional planning. Morning pages, I started that June 3rd. I'm still going strong. I'm not always doing it in the morning, but I am doing my morning pages, which I'm really happy about, and watering the plants. And that's it. So yeah, I honestly, and I won't go through the end of July and breaking that down and doing a review because we are sitting at the 15th of July, so I'm not quite there yet. But I do like to film these ahead of time so that they are up and I don't have to worry about these videos by the time we get to the end of July, because I've always got so much going on with my other planner setups. But this is how I use it. And at first I did struggle to use the break it down page. I didn't know what to write down here. And now I've just been using it as a tool, as an extra area where I can, break things down even easier. Sometimes the things don't always happen. Like for example, if I go back to July, I've crossed off a few things, but not everything. You know what I mean? So we're working on it and we're getting things done, like little by little, and that's how you do it. It's progress, not perfection. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Click on the bell button to be reminded when I upload new content. And also remember that the new year is only 6 months away. If that, it's like 5.5 months away. And Cultivate What Matters will be coming out with more like new goal planners for 2026. Keep me in mind, I do have a link down below. It is an affiliate link. I do make a small amount of income from that. So I do appreciate every time you guys support me. There's been random support coming in. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate, when you use my link, because it shows that you're intentionally picking my channel and my link to use. And that means so much to me. And also, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out, because I love answering you and talking with you as well. So let's talk about goals for August. So thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.